morning. Good morning again. Welcome to SOS-Hermann Gmeiner International College, a beacon of hope and excellence, located in Tema, Ghana. Here, we strive to create an environment where academic achievement meets social responsibility, a place where students from SOS Children's Villages from across Africa come together with students from the host country Ghana, united in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We aim to provide a top-tier education, ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to excel academically. Our curriculum is designed to challenge and inspire, preparing students not only for academic success, but also for the complexities of the world outside these walls. Education at SOS-Hermann International College transcends academic excellence. As a fully fledged boarding school, students learn and are nurtured in an environment where they develop autonomy, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Students engage in various projects that reinforce the importance of giving back. Whether it's local community service, environmental initiatives, or cultural exchange programs, each experience enriches their understanding of what it means to be part of a larger society. What you gonna do, where you're gonna stay. We celebrate diversity. Our Pan-African ethos creates a rich cultural tapestry where students learn from one another, share experiences, and appreciate the different backgrounds that each individual brings to the table. This unique blend of perspectives enhances their learning, preparing them to thrive in a multicultural world. At SOS-Hermann International College, we are more than just a school. We're a family dedicated to nurturing the minds and hearts of tomorrow's changemakers. Welcome to SOS-Hermann International College, a beacon of hope and excellence, located in Ghana. Here, we strive to create an environment where academic achievement meets social responsibility. A place where students from SOS Children's Villages from across Africa come together with students from the host country Ghana, united in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We aim to provide a top-tier education, ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to excel academically. Our curriculum is designed to challenge and inspire, preparing students not only for academic success, but also for the complexities of the world outside these walls. Education at SOS-Hermann International College transcends academic excellence. As a fully fledged boarding school, students learn and are nurtured in an environment where they develop autonomy, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Students engage in various projects that reinforce the importance of giving back. Whether it's local community service, environmental initiatives, or cultural exchange programs, each experience enriches their understanding of what it means to be part of a larger society. What you gonna do, where you're gonna stay. We celebrate diversity. Our Pan-African ethos creates a rich cultural tapestry where students learn from one another, share experiences, and appreciate the different backgrounds that each individual brings to the table. This unique blend of perspectives enhances their learning, preparing them to thrive in a multicultural world. As we look to the future, we remain committed to providing an exceptional learning environment. Our students leave with not just academic qualifications, but also the values of compassion, resilience, and service. At SOS-Hermann Minor International College, we are more than just a school. We're a family dedicated to nurturing the minds and hearts of tomorrow's changemakers. Welcome to SOS-Hermann Minor International College, a beacon of hope and excellence, located in Ghana. Here, we strive to create an environment where academic achievement meets social responsibility. A place where students from SOS Children's Villages from across Africa come together with students from the host country Ghana, united in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We aim to provide a top-tier education, ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to excel academically. Our curriculum is designed to challenge and inspire, preparing students not only for academic success, but also for the complexities of the world outside these walls. Education at SOS-Hermann Minor International College transcends academic excellence. As a fully fledged boarding school, students learn and are nurtured in an environment where they develop autonomy, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Students engage in various projects that reinforce the importance of giving back. Whether it's local community service, environmental initiatives, or cultural exchange programs, each experience enriches their understanding of what it means to be part of a larger society. We celebrate diversity. Our Pan-African ethos creates a rich cultural tapestry where students learn from one another, share experiences, and appreciate the different backgrounds that each individual brings to the table. This unique blend of perspectives enhances their learning, preparing them to thrive in a multicultural world. As we look to the future, we remain committed to providing an exceptional learning environment. Our students leave with not just academic qualifications, but also the values of compassion, resilience, and service. At SOS-Hermann Minor International College, we are more than just a school. We're a family dedicated to nurturing the minds and hearts of tomorrow's changemakers. Welcome to SOS-Hermann Minor International College, a beacon of hope and excellence. SOS-Hermann International College, a beacon of hope and excellence, located in Ghana. Here, we strive to create an environment where academic achievement meets social responsibility. A place where students from SOS Children's Villages from across Africa come together with students from the host country Ghana, united in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We aim to provide a top-tier education, ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to excel academically. Our curriculum is designed to challenge and inspire, preparing students not only for academic success, but also for the complexities of the world outside these walls. Education at SOS-Hermann International College transcends academic excellence. As a fully fledged boarding school, students learn and are nurtured in an environment where they develop autonomy, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Students engage in various projects that reinforce the importance of giving back. Whether it's local community service, environmental initiatives, or cultural exchange programs, each experience enriches their understanding of what it means to be part of a larger society.
What you gonna do? Where you're gonna stay?
We celebrate diversity. Our Pan-African ethos creates a rich cultural tapestry where students learn from one another, share experiences, and appreciate the different backgrounds that each individual brings to the table. This unique blend of perspectives enhances their learning, preparing them to thrive in a multicultural world. As we look to the future, we remain committed to providing an exceptional learning environment. Our students leave with not just academic qualifications, but also the values of compassion, resilience, and service. At SOS-Hermann Minor International College, we are more than just a school. We're a family dedicated to nurturing the minds and hearts of tomorrow's changemakers. Welcome to SOS-Hermann Minor International College, a beacon of hope and excellence, located in Ghana. Here, we strive to create an environment where academic achievement meets social responsibility. A place where students from SOS Children's Villages from across Africa come together with students from the host country Ghana, united in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. We aim to provide a top-tier education, ensuring that every student who walks through our doors has the opportunity to excel academically. Our curriculum is designed to challenge and inspire, preparing students not only for academic success, but also for the complexities of the world outside these walls. Education at SOS-Hermann Minor International College transcends academic excellence. As a fully fledged boarding school, students learn and are nurtured in an environment where they develop autonomy, discipline, and lifelong friendships. Students engage in various projects that reinforce the importance of giving back. Whether it's local community service, environmental initiatives, or cultural exchange programs, each experience enriches their understanding of what it means to be part of a larger society.
What you gonna do? Where you're gonna stay?
We celebrate diversity. Our Pan-African ethos creates a rich cultural tapestry where students learn from one another, share experiences, and appreciate the different backgrounds that each individual brings to the table. This unique blend of perspectives enhances their learning, preparing them to
We also have the distinguished pleasure of having representatives from our SOS community across the continent. Ethiopia, can we give them a round of applause? Rwanda, Burundi, Ghana. Thank you all for coming, gracing us with your presence. I also want to acknowledge our colleagues from GIS, our distinguished guests, Mr. Frank Amposa Mensah and Madame Nadia Bruce Mueller. Thank you for coming and joining us. And of course, we have our alumni present, alumni staff. Thank you all for being here today. Ladies and gentlemen, we will start off, as we always do at SOS, with the SOS prayer. And I'd like to invite Kimberly Susudis and Nana Kweku Amwako Atobi to lead us in the SOS prayer. May we all rise for the SOS prayer.
May we ever be mindful of all those who belong to our community. United in spirit, we pray to you. Good Father in heaven, shelter us in your hand and show us always the right path. You have brought us together. Grant that we may henceforth ever serve you with a single heart. Grant that in our community, peace and unity may ever reign. Protect the children's village from all evil, from sin and distress. Forsake not our relatives, and reward all those who help us, just as you, good Savior, love and forgive each one of us, so we may love and pardon each other. Amen.
Thank you both. We will now invite our outgoing prefects, Sanctification Yeboah and Ethel, to share their reflections on their journey and a word for the future. Shall we invite them? Let's encourage them as they walk to the stage.
Thank you very much for the warm applause. Standing before you brings back many memories, and we are deeply grateful to share every moment with you. The feeling of having to complete cannot be likened to starting. As rightly said by Lao Tzu, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. We step first in MYP4, and what feels like 1,000 miles has accumulated into one singular moment. Reminiscing on our past, the head prefect of the class of 2025-2026 presents our journey.
And admittedly, a fair share of chaos. We have been a class that has never fit into a round hole and has always been outside the box. We come from different countries, cultures, languages, and backgrounds, yet somehow we found a way to become one community. As one of the first cohorts to begin high school in the aftermath of a global pandemic, we entered a world still finding its footing. Along the way, we learned to adapt, to persevere, and most importantly, to lean on one another. What started out as a group of strangers slowly became a family. One built on shared experiences, inside jokes, late-night study sessions, victories, setbacks, and countless memories that will stay with us long after today.
To our teachers, staff, and parents, merci beaucoup. Thank you for your patience, your guidance, and your unwavering belief in us. Even during the moments when we tested that patience more than we should have. Your support has shaped us into the people standing before you today. To my fellow graduates, Today is not simply the end of our time at SOS-HGIC. It is the culmination of years of growth, resilience, and discovery. Among us are athletes, Mr. Kerry and Mr. Paul, artists, Mr. Otim, entrepreneurs, Almighty AB, innovators, Professor Jaden Abalo, leaders, as you may all know, the First Lady and the President of the world, as you put it, Miss Ethel Yayira Kakani and Mr. Sanctification Awankwayabwa. Also, we have scholars, Dr. Nana Kwesi and Dr. Amanda Abayina and co. And dreamers, the entire class of 2026. Each of us carries a different story, but together we have written a chapter that is uniquely ours.
The class of 2026 may not have always been the quietest class, the most organized class, or even the easiest class to manage. Miss Awood will tell you. But we have always been a class that showed up for one another when it mattered. Beneath the noise, the jokes, and the occasional disorder lies something far more meaningful than we know. A bond that transcends nationality, religion, and background. Trust, we meant business whenever we seemed jovial. Just like Mr. Mengo's MYP5 class of 2024. We haven't changed at all. As we leave this place and step into new cities, universities, and futures, we take with us more than lessons and qualifications. We carry friendships, memories, values, and a sense of belonging that will remain with us wherever we go. Today, we celebrate not only what we have accomplished, but the remarkable people we have become as well. And if the years ahead are anything like our time together here, they will be extraordinary.
Now, to our continuing students and prospective SOS-HGIC students. Eleanor Roosevelt said, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." We tell you what?
HGIC class of 2026. Veni, Vidi, Vinci. We came, we saw, we conquered. Yadamoase.
Asante Sana.
Edupe.
Dalu.
Oyiwaladon.
Webali.
Murakoze.
Akpe.
Merci beaucoup.
Ndatenda.
Amesegenale heu. Thank you.
you.
Good morning, all once again. All protocols duly observed. At this moment, we are going to be having the staff of office handed over to the incoming head prefect. Please, may I request Kimberly Susudis and Nana Kweku Amakwa to be please step forward. A round of applause for them, please. Right, so the outgoing head boy, Dr. Yeboah. So please, could you hand over the staff of office to the incoming head boy, Nana Kweku Amakwatobi. Congratulations. Congratulations. Thank you. Please, can you head back to your seats? No, go with the staff. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Round of applause for them, please. At this time, thank you. Please, may I request the principal, Mrs. Darcy, to come forward for her principal speech. Round of applause for her, please. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Distinguished guests, Dr. and Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, and members of the SOS-HGIC board, our keynote speaker, Mr. Ace Ananankoma, staff, parents, alumni, students, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2026. We gather today to honor your journey, effort, resilience, and accomplishments. But more than that, this moment and this story belong to you. Class of 2026, I am going to tell your story the way I saw it and have watched it unfold over the last 4 years. And for some of you, over 2. Each of you came here with your own journey already in motion. Some of you came from very small schools, knowing no one here. Others arrived with a group of friends from their previous schools. Some had never left home, nor experienced boarding before. Some had never hand-washed their own clothes and quickly learned, while others were well-versed in house chores. So every student seated here is unique. You all came from different homes, learned different curricula, and have gone through different experiences. And yet, over time, you bonded, made friends, and together became one community. The passionate, spirited, determined class of 2026. Our first encounter, or my first encounter with you, was at the Prospective Parents event on the 10th of March in 2022, in this very hall, filled with promise, expectation, anxiety, and hope. Not long after, you returned, this time to sit the dreaded entrance exam on the 25th of March. Some of you looked nervous, unsure, hopeful, yet courageous. Others appeared very confident, but even then we could see behind the confidence then. Class of 2026, do you remember your entrance exam day? It wasn't long ago. Entrance examination day at SOS-HGIC always reminds me of my own common entrance day, 11 plus. That probably reveals my age, because there are not many people left who probably remember it. If you know, you know. Then came your interviews. That moment when you had to show us not just what you knew, but who you were and your commitment to SOS-HGIC. You showed us why you would thrive here and why we should choose you. We both chose each other, and here you are today. Some have spent 2 years, some 4. And today, I sometimes wonder, what would your pre-SOS-HGIC self say if they could see you now? I hope they would say, the boy, girl, done good. You did well, you survived, you thrived. You became confident, articulate, compassionate, open-minded, balanced, and inquiring young adults. Look at what you achieved. Congratulations. You entered MYP4, still finding your footing. And within weeks, we asked you to sing, and sing you did. Some of you sang confidently, others reluctantly. Some of you discovered talents that we had never seen before, perhaps may never see again. But in that moment, something began. You found your voice, not just in music, but in many other ways. And you became a cohort with an identity, a rhythm, and a character. Then came MYP5, your personal project. For the first time, the question wasn't, what do you know? It was, what can you discover? And that wasn't easy, because independence sounds exciting until you're alone with your own ideas, staring at a blank page. But you stayed with it. You pushed through the research, the uncertainty, the multiple edits, and produced an exhibition we were all very proud of. And in so doing, you learned something fundamental. Knowledge is not given, it is built. And you showed us that through your work and through your personal project results. Then came the diploma program. 2 years of fun, excitement, torture, opportunity, resilience, tenacity, grit, and determination. In DP1 and 2, the dreaded IAs turned you into scientists who collect data and analyze it. A key skill the IB has taught you. The extended essay, your collective writing skills, and your time management. It was also in the DP program that you had to learn about theory of knowledge. That made you question everything and work with CAS quietly behind the scenes, constantly reminding you that your growth was not just about what you know, but also who you are and about becoming that compassionate person. And somewhere along the way, through all the group work, shared stress, quiet encouragement, laughter, you discovered something, that no one succeeds alone. There's a word that captures this, and it's a word I encountered again very recently, one that has always lived with us as Africans, Ubuntu. I am because we are. Not as an idea, but as a lived experience. You didn't start this journey at the same place, but you chose to finish it together. And that matters. Last year, I had the opportunity to spend time with you during your core weekend, to listen to you, your concerns, your ambitions, and your aspirations. And I saw something powerful. I saw young people determined to succeed, yet navigating a rigorous and demanding IB journey. I saw young people shaped not only by curiosity and intelligence, but to be ethical and courageous. And I was proud of that. Yes, I was tough on you, and you can beat me up after graduation. At times, I challenged you, and I pushed you. At times, I enforced the rules to the dot. You didn't like it, you didn't agree with it. But it came from a place of care, because you see, character is not built in comfort. It's built in boundaries when the going is tough. Integrity is formed in the small choices, when it is inconvenient, and when no one is watching. Remember what Mr. Kutin told us in this hall 3 years ago?
Thanks and appreciation to the graduates, and never forget your teachers, particularly the one who was the toughest one, because they are the ones who cared most of you.
Yes, so when you think about that terrible principle, there's a little bit in there as well. I do care. Recently, at the African Leadership Academy, I sat in on an entrepreneurial class. Now, why was this so interesting to me? They were not discussing profits. They were not discussing making money. They were talking about business integrity. They talked about honoring what they called your conscience's red light. Like everybody has a red light in themselves that regulates them, and you have to honor that. They talked about courage to face the difficult moments when your conscience sends a red light to you. They said that calling on your integrity at that moment is a call for a robust response to do the right thing, regardless of who's watching. They said doing that consistently builds character. They also asked themselves, what does it mean to build something successful without losing your values? What happens when doing the right thing costs you something? That's exactly the question your generation will face, because you're stepping into a world of artificial intelligence, are copying things. A world where answers come instantly. Information is abundant. Machines can imitate everything. And yes, some of you have already discovered how useful AI can be for your deadlines and your IAs and all that. The less said about that, the better. However, note that when you give over your ability to think to AI, you would have lost the very thing you need to succeed in the years ahead. The capacity to think critically and creatively. Alvin Toffler said, the illiterate of the future will be the person who does not know how to learn. I humbly modified it. The illiterate of the future will be the person who does not know how to think, because AI is doing it all for them. But here's the truth. It's no longer just about learning, it's about thinking critically and creatively. AI can generate the knowledge, it cannot generate character. It cannot generate integrity. It cannot choose courage. The courage has to come from you. Nelson Mandela reminded us, what counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived, but what difference we made to the lives of others. The future belongs to those who prepare for today, Kwame Nkrumah said. You are that preparation, class of 2026. Your time at SOS-HGIC has prepared you for that future. And as you go forth and fly the nest, your past, our collective past, is not something to escape from. It is something to learn from, to carry forward, to transform, and that is Sankofa. Africa's past is rich with centers of learning, like Timbuktu, and the legacies of Mali and Songhai, with the resilience and brilliance of its people. And its future? Well, sitting in this room. By 2050, 1 in every 4 people on earth will be African. So you're not just stepping into an opportunity, you're stepping into responsibility. So today, we do not celebrate you just because you finished. We celebrate you because you have become more aware, more capable, more responsible. To our teachers, thank you. Your belief and passion and patience and partnership has made this possible. To the rest of the school, keep the SOS-HGIC spirit going. Your time will come. Class of 2026, this was never just about grades or university acceptances or careers. It was about who you are becoming, the leaders who will live out our motto, knowledge in the service of Africa. And now, as you stand at the edge of a future that will give you tools of incredible power, I want to end with 2 questions. When you are given all the knowledge, the opportunity, the power, and technology with AI driven, will you act with integrity? What kind of lead is yours thus far? It's yours thus far.
Thank you, Mrs. Dustin. And on that note of us acting on our values of acting with integrity, may I ask that we all rise and sing our song which reflects our values, our identity, and the spirit that unites our community. The choir will lead us in this.
We are the children of Africa.
Thank you. I guess you agree with me that one of the beautiful things about Africa is our diversity. And today our students remind us that our culture can be appreciated beyond borders. The next group is taking us to Uganda with a special cultural dance performance. Interestingly, every one of the performers you see on the stage is not a Ugandan. And this proves that the African culture belongs to all of us and can be celebrated across the continent. Please enjoy the performance. Thank you.
Good morning, the board chair, Dr. and Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, distinguished members of the board, the principal, Mrs. Ellis Datson, the senior leadership team, curriculum management, our distinguished representatives from SOS villages across Africa, honored guests, dedicated staff, students, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, our graduating class. Welcome to our annual speech and prize giving day and graduation ceremony. It's a widely held belief that excellence is not an exception, but a prevailing attitude. Today, we have the privilege of hearing from a man who has made that attitude the cornerstone of everything he does. I am greatly honored to introduce today's keynote speaker, a lawyer, a scholar, an author, and one of the most distinguished figures in Ghana's Ghanaian public life. He's the senior partner and head of the disputes department at one of Ghana's most prestigious law firms, where his practice spans over 34 years in civil litigation, alternative dispute resolution, regulatory investigations, and white-collar defense. His leadership extends well beyond the courtroom. He has served as a director of Lex Mundi, the world's largest association of independent law firms, and as a member of the governing board of the Ghana Law Reform Commission, helping to shape the very laws that govern our nation. He has advised the Ministry of Parliamentary Affairs, served on the advisory board of Millicom Ghana Limited, and contributed to the governing council of Central University. Few people can claim to have left their mark on so many pillars of our society, namely business, government, academia, and the law all at once. Academically, his credentials are equally formidable. He holds a Bachelor of Laws from the University of Ghana, a qualification, certificates in law from the Ghana School of Law, and a Master of Laws in International Taxation from the Queen's University in Canada. But what makes him truly remarkable is not just the title he holds, it's the breadth of his contribution. He's a fellow of the Ghana Academy of Arts and Sciences, a fellow of the Aspen Global Leadership Network, and an award-winning author. Ladies and gentlemen, truly he is a force of excellence in every arena he touches, commanding courtrooms, boardrooms, lecture halls, and the written page. Therefore, please stand and help me welcome the Venerable Mr. Ace Anan Ankoma. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Please be seated. I am not usually short of words, but that was sure to let me feel a tad shy. Good morning, board, distinguished guests, faculty, parents, and most importantly, the SOS-HGIC class of 2026. Where are they seated? Good morning to you. It is both an honor and a profound responsibility to speak on the subject, shaping ethical leaders for an AI-driven future, a Pan-African responsibility. We gather at an extraordinary moment in human history. Artificial intelligence, as you've heard, is transforming civilization before our eyes, from shaping economies through influencing politics to redefining human interaction. Yet one truth remains unchanged, and thanks, Liza, for mentioning it. No machine can replace human character. Technology may amplify intelligence, but it cannot create wisdom or conscience. The defining question of your generation, class of 2026, will therefore not be what technology can do, but what kind of people will control it. That is why AI pioneers such as Geoffrey Hinton, scientists and technologists including Stephen Hawking, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and Steve Wozniak, and global leaders such as Antonio Guterres and Pope Leo XIV have urged that AI be developed responsibly and with safeguards proportionate to its power. Just 2 days ago, Anthropic, the company behind Claude, the almighty Claude AI, warned that future AI systems may eventually be able to improve themselves rapidly, creating risks that humans could struggle to control. It urged governments and AI developers to be prepared to slow development if such capabilities emerge. As Anthropic's co-founder Jack Clark put it, right now, it is like the AI industry has a gas pedal, but it does not have a brake pedal. These issues carry particular urgency for Africa. For too long, our continent has entered global revolutions late, and even then, as a consumer rather than a creator. Today, however, Africa has a rare opportunity not merely to participate in a new technological age, but to help shape it. The AI era, therefore, demands more than technical excellence. It demands ethical leadership, young people with courage, wisdom, and vision to ensure that innovation serves humanity, not just power or profit. You must be that generation. Exactly 40 years ago, June 1986, I was part of a graduating A-level class at Mfanspem. We simply call it Kwabutre or the school. It resolves all disputes. The school. Definite article. But the young man who graduated in 1986 had not always been an obvious success story. For most of my first 5 years in secondary school, I drifted aimlessly. Had we voted for the classmate least likely to succeed, I probably would have voted myself and won. Voted for myself and won. After Form 3, I was assigned to Form 4G2, the class reserved for the weakest students academically. Worse, I was and still am a stammerer. The reality of 4G2 came my turning point, admitting to myself that I was failing, and that at the time, the only light at the end of my tunnel seemed to be that of an onrushing train. I knew that I was not dumb. I needed to completely change course and outrun the train. That is when I discovered, late, but just in time, the power of reading and disciplined study. Around a simple truth I discovered: you only know what you study, and you cannot study what you do not read. I attempted to cover lost ground by reading. That late decision carried me into sixth form by the narrowest of margins, what we called borderline grade 1. One step back, I would have been grade 2. In sixth form, my late and long-suffering father bought me almost all the set books, and I devoured them voraciously. Then I discovered something deeper, that if I read something 10 times, I was unlikely to forget. So 10 times I read. To this day, when law students ask me the secret to studying law, my answer is simple: read everything at least 10 times. If you cannot find the time, the problem is usually not the time itself, but distraction, laziness, or too much sleep. Then I add the wry aphorism: sleep is for the weak, those with little to wake up for, and those who can afford it. I also practice past questions obsessively, because there's nothing new under the sun. No matter how inventive examiners believe themselves to be, sooner or later they will repeat questions and repeat themselves. So I organized years of past questions by topic and let them guide my reading. I also developed a simple mantra, which was this: failure finds no home where discipline and dedication live. At 16, I boldly predicted my A-level grades and set a clear goal to study law at the University of Ghana and to live in Annex A of Legon Hall. I was 16. I wrote these goals and mantras in every book I owned as a constant reminder. And I kid you not, I still have some of my textbooks. Interestingly, all my children who went through here studied history, and they used the same textbook I used for my A-level European history, and these mantras are written in them. So I have evidence. Then I worked relentlessly towards the goals and mantras. Yes, I prayed, but can I confess that I worked harder than I prayed? The dream came true. I entered the Faculty of Law. I stayed in Annex A. But there was an outcome nobody saw coming. Even modern-day prophets couldn't have seen it. The boy who barely scraped into sixth form in 1984 graduated in 1986 as Mfansu's best A-level student that year. Trust me, everyone was shocked. Me first. And to borrow from my best friend, me mostest. Becoming junior scholar or senior scholar at Mfansu remains one of the great honors of anybody's life. Why not? You don't only receive prizes and certificates to acclaim, you earn a lifelong nickname as Jusco for the junior scholar and Cisco for the senior scholar. So yes, Cisco. Almost like receiving the green jacket at the Golf Masters. I share this story, young people, because too many young people underestimate the transformative power of disciplined effort. Dreams matter, visions matter, aspirations matter. But as an ancient and wise Jewish king once observed, a dream comes through much activity. I take that to mean that dreams are by themselves merely dreams. It is hard work, discipline, sacrifice, and sustained effort that bring them to life. Hard work does not always guarantee success, but without it, success is unlikely. Talent alone is not enough. As the saying attributed to basketball coach Tim Knott reminds us, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. Success, I strongly suggest, is rarely accidental or even natural. It is usually built deliberately through disciplined habits, consistent effort, and intentional willingness to sacrifice comfort for growth. What people often call natural success is usually the visible result of invisible preparation. It is said that real supermen and women do not leap over buildings in a single bound. They take small, determined steps consistently over time. That is my challenge to any young person who struggles today, just like I did decades ago. Years after school, now as a parent, I experienced an epiphany in this hall that reminded me of how far education had evolved from my time in school. Disclosure, I'm biased. All my 3 children, Niakwa, Papa, and Ohima, passed through the school. Today, for weal or for woe, they have all followed me into my legal profession, and I blame SOS-HGIC for that. Now, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. But so did my niece, Elise Colete, who 2 weeks ago graduated from Villanova with a master's degree in accounting with data analytics. So did my goddaughter, Akosua Opari, now a student at Brandeis, but who just spent her junior year at Oxford. Now, this one is going to kill me for doing this, but I'm going to do it. My godson, her brother, Kwame Opari, is here. But I'm sure he's blushing pink right now. And 2 other goddaughters are joining you in August. Almost every child associated with me comes here. But I will still go to Mfansu. Now, the epiphany. During a parent-teacher meeting right in this hall, I was discussing my daughter's performance with her history teachers. She was doing great, but I wanted more. Perhaps too much more. Then from the back, I think it was here, a voice quietly intervened. Be quiet, Ace. Weren't you a late starter yourself? It wasn't the Holy Spirit. I nearly jumped out of my skin. It was Mrs. Achamfo Eboa, my own 6th form history teacher at Mfansfom. She knew my story of early struggles and eventual transformation, and now she was teaching my daughter at SOS-HGIC. The real lesson was not the coincidence. It was the system. You see, in my day, your parents met your teachers probably when you were in trouble. But here, parents and teachers come together regularly to discuss the progress of every child in every subject. That is intentional development. That is deliberate progress. My children benefited from structures here and elsewhere that many of us never had. And it shows. Today, when the morning chat on my family platform is on the intellectual property implications of the sale of eponymous brands, I thank SOS-HGIC for the foundation. When one says to me, Daddy, I really disagree with the law on so and so, I blame SOS-HGIC for it. But I also thank God for providing the health and strength to work and the wealth to pay the fees here and beyond. Today's SOS-HGIC parents, I know and can feel your pain. But I salute you. Trust me, it is worth it. May I suggest to you that your greatest achievement in life would be your children becoming better and greater than you. And yet, class of 2026, the challenges I faced in school and even the changes I saw here a few years ago pale beside the transformation confronting your generation. When I was a student, research meant class notes and library books. Our understanding was shaped largely by what teachers taught and authors wrote. Today, artificial intelligence is reshaping the world before our eyes. It writes essays, diagnoses diseases, drafts legal documents, and creates music and art. But despite all this power, AI cannot define justice, feel compassion, or choose conscience over convenience. Only human beings can do that. That is why your generation matters so much. I suggest to you that the defining question of the next 50 years will not simply be, what can technology do? It will be, what kind of people will control it? Will AI deepen inequality or expand opportunity? Will it entrench exploitation or advance human flourishing? Those questions will not be answered by machines. They will be answered by leaders, ethical leaders, you. And Africa, our Africa, cannot afford to be absent from this conversation. For too long, our continent has entered technological revolutions late, often as consumers rather than creators, recipients rather than architects. Yet AI offers a rare opportunity to leapfrog centuries, to bypass the delays of history, to reclaim agency over our destiny and help shape rather than merely inherit the future. For perhaps the first time, a student in Accra, Tamale, Koforidua, or Ho, armed with imagination, plus discipline, plus a laptop, minus Doomso, can build something that affects millions. I recently met young innovators in Kigali who embed digital business cards in rings. This one. Now, when someone hands me a card, I touch their phone with what looks like my wedding ring, and my details instantly appear on their phones. As people from all over the world stare in amazement, I often joke, that is African juju, before explaining the technology and ingenuity behind it. But innovation without ethics is dangerous. I recently wrote that AI makes a good lawyer better and a bad lawyer dangerous to himself or herself. The same is true of every profession. Technology without ethics is power without restraint. History reminds us that advances in intelligence do not always produce advances in wisdom. The 20th century gave us antibiotics and concentration camps, nuclear energy and atomic bombs, and the internet and misinformation. That is why education must aim at more than technical competence. Africa needs coders, but conscientious coders, engineers, but ethical engineers, entrepreneurs, but principled entrepreneurs. Above all, Africa needs brilliant people who are also good people. For in this world, the greatest danger may not be the machines becoming human, but humans becoming machine-like, efficient but unfeeling, connected but isolated, informed but not wise. We already see the warning signs. Algorithms reward outrage. Deep fakes blur the lines between truth and fiction. Automation disrupts livelihoods faster than societies can adapt. Data is harvested without consent. Hidden biases in AI can discriminate against vulnerable groups. And to just the students, if I may add, many of your parents, aunties, uncles, and grandparents are enthusiastically forwarding fake news and swearing by AI-generated content. And then they become defensive when you tell them. Is that the truth? Are they here? The challenge is even greater for Africa. Imagine healthcare systems that do not recognize African genetic diversity, financial systems that unintentionally exclude African communities, especially our women, or language technologies that sideline indigenous African languages. Imagine AI making decisions about African realities without understanding Africa. These are not merely a technological problem. It is a moral one. As I have often quoted, if you are not at the table, chances are you are on the menu. And that is why Pan-African responsibility is required, not merely to secure a seat at the table, but to build our own table and help write the menu. Pan-Africanism must now be understood beyond political and economic terms. In the 21st century, it must be also intellectual and technological. Kwame Nkrumah has urged us to seek first the political kingdom. Today, Africa must also seek technological sovereignty, not isolation from the world, but the capacity to shape our own future within it. We cannot be and remain passive users of systems designed elsewhere. We must help design technologies and ethical frameworks that will govern the future. This is because, despite all our challenges, Africa possesses something the world urgently needs: that deep tradition of community, shared responsibility, and human-centered thinking. The African wisdom captured in the phrase, "It takes a village to raise a child," borrowed by Hillary Clinton as her book title, reminds us that human beings flourish in community. None of us succeeds alone. And just as a village helps raise a child, societies help shape leaders, and nations help shape civilization. In an age increasingly defined by individualism and technology, Africa's enduring contribution may be this reminder that our responsibilities extend beyond ourselves. That is why many African philosophies emphasize interdependence rather than individualism. The ideas embodied in Ubuntu, "I am because we are," "your own knowledge in the service of Africa," and Kwaboche's Jane Shekan, "Think and Look Ahead," offer a comprehensive moral framework deeply relevant to the AI age. In a world increasingly shaped by automatism or automation, Africa can remind humanity that people are more than data points or economic units. We are moral beings bound together by responsibility to one another. That may prove to be Africa's greatest gift to the future. So as you step into the AI-driven world, permit me to suggest 5 principles to you. First, intellectual excellence. Ethics without competence is ineffective. Whatever your field, strive for mastery. Class of 2026, if you can earn an A star, do not settle for B+. The future rewards the prepared. Second, moral courage. Will you speak when misinformation spreads, reject corruption when it pays, and defend the truth when falsehood is fashionable? Integrity requires courage because doing the right thing is often inconvenient. Third, humility. Intelligence is not wisdom. Some of the world's most educated societies have committed grave moral errors and today find themselves in literal and figurative straits of Hormuz. Humility will ask, who might be harmed? Which voices are missing? What are the unintended consequences? I speak not of timidity, but of true humility. The confidence to recognize that not everything that can be done should be done. Fourth, empathy. AI may process information, but only human beings can truly understand suffering. A society that prizes efficiency over compassion may become technologically advanced yet morally impoverished. And 5, service. Leadership is stewardship, not self-glorification. Education should lead not only to personal advancement, but to societal contribution. Africa's future will be shaped not by cynicism, but by service-driven excellence. Class of 2026, history belongs to no civilization forever. Every generation redraws the map. Africa's rise must therefore not only be economic, but ethical. The world has enough powerful nations. What it needs are ethical ones. As you leave here for university and beyond, remember that the word university comes from the Latin universitas, the whole, a community united in the pursuit of knowledge and truth. Let your university experience shape not only your intellect, but your character. Wherever you go, show the world what it means to be an African. Humanize technology, defend the truth, expand dignity, build societies worthy of human beings. Years from now, when people have forgotten the grades you earned, the clothes you wore today, or even the applause in this hall, they will remember the kind of leaders you became. Whether you used knowledge responsibly, stood for the truth, uplifted others, and acted with integrity when compromise would have been easier. And so as you step into this new era, I dare you to be a true African. Combine intelligence with wisdom, innovation with conscience, ambition with compassion, and leadership with service. This is because the future of a world is being reshaped by technology at breathtaking pace and will not be decided by machines, but the character of those who create them. Africa's destiny in this new age depends not only on skilled graduates, but on ethical leaders, men and women who can unite innovation with conscience, ability with humanity, and intelligence with wisdom. I come to a close. Class of 2026, become that generation, building not only successful careers, but just societies. Not only powerful technologies, but humane ones. Human history one day must say that when your moment came, you use knowledge not merely to advance yourselves, but to uplift Africa and serve humanity with honor. I commend to you the words of the hymnist William Tarrant. Praise we the wise and brave and strong who graced their generation, who held the right and fought the wrong and made our folk a nation. In the end, I will end where I often do with another mantra, one that I have long embraced and attributed to one Muriel and Murphy. When others sit, stand. When others stand, stand out. When others stand out, be outstanding. And if others are outstanding, be the standard. Thanks for inviting me. Thanks for listening to me. I salute the graduation class. In this AI age, may you lead and serve like a true African should, wisely, courageously, and ethically. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Nkrumah. There's a reason why your name has ACE in it. That was an amazing speech. You held us all enthralled. And I just took a few nuggets. There's so many. I couldn't stop writing. But I just want to share a few that resonated with me. And this is for me as a parent. And for us parents, your greatest achievement in life is that your children are better than you. And then a few others, technology without ethics is like power and knowledge without restraint. Africa must seek technological sovereignty. And then finally, this is something I'm going to be saying to my students ad nauseum. Thanks for that mantra. Failure finds no home where discipline and dedication live. Thank you so much, Mr. Nkrumah. Our next presentation comes from the school choir with the piece Wagbejeke, Wajeshong, composed by Amanziba and arranged for choir by Dr. Amachi Boateng. Wagbejeke is a phrase in the Ga language of Ghana that translates, "We have come from afar, we have come a long way." It is a culturally significant expression that symbolizes the long historic journey, struggles, and triumphs of the Ghanaian people. Wagbejeke narrates the ancestral migration and history of the people of Ghana, tracing their roots from ancient lands like Israel, Egypt, Ethiopia, Sudan, Timbuktu, and Mali to their present home. Today, the phrase is commonly used as a rallying call of cultural pride, resilience, and national identity. Enjoy the performance. Thank you.
Thank you, the choir. The founding principal, board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, members of the board, guest speaker, Mr. A. Sankuma, the principal, Mrs. Ellis Datson, distinguished parents, dedicated staff, and our dear students. All protocols duly observed. Good morning, I'm Jonathan Amengo. So today we pause to recognize the hard work, the growth, academic commitment of our students. The MYP awards are based on students' overall performance across all MYP subjects. And we have 3 categories: the principal role, academic achievement award, significant improvement award. We have a total of 25 MYP students out of 147 students who will be awarded today. At this point, I would invite some of our SOS Children Village partners across Africa to assist with the presentation of the awards. Please help me welcome Ms. Sandrine Nigaba, SOS Village Director for Burundi. Mr. Francis Mutoma, SOS Program Director, Kenya. Ms. Mulumbet Gmeiner, SOS Children Village Mother, Ethiopia. So we start with the Principal Role Award. This award is presented to students who have distinguished themselves through academic performance throughout the academic year and are ranked within the top 5 of the total MYP aggregate. We have 5 MYP 4 students and 1 MYP 5 students. So, Ms. Sandrine, you start for us. MYP 4. We have Vanessa Joanne Echampong Ochre. Emily Ajua Emisa Ata. Tori Eresi Obromba Fuachi. Catherine Araba Isaba Douna Addison. Nana Kwejo Inshira Amwako. For MYP 5 principal role, we have Akusia Jemfua Jebi. All right, thank you, Ms. Sandrine. Mr. Francis Mutuba will help us deliver the awards to the academic achievement category. So the second category is the academic achievement award. This award is presented to students who have shown exceptional achievement in their MYP subjects and are ranked within the top 10 of the total MYP aggregate. We have 11 MYP 5 students for this award. Edward Kwame Apiapoku. Faris Olafemi Ali. Nathaniel Yabua Akutu. Charles Opon Bruce Atta. Adjoa Mansa Thompson. Nanaya Ejewa Ajiman. Kofi Soro. Kisha Senem Tamako. Sedem Kwaku Asem. Akwesi Reko Asubonten. Kiran Yoku Hardcastle. Thank you, Mr. Francis Mutoma. You may take your seat. The last category. The Significant Improvement Award recognizes students who have made remarkable progress in their academic performance during the year. It reminds us that achievement is not about being at the top. It is also about growth, effort, resilience, and determination to keep moving. We have 8 students for this award. We start with the MYP 4. Samuel Kofi Owusu Insia. Kaylee Mame Yadia. So Kaylee is not here with us. We move on to the next person, Al Hassan Idana Libi. Significant Improvement Award for MYP 5. Melanie Nana Ajua Odamen. There are 2, Beje Fikadu. Loretta Edu. Puseleto Musamani. Enes Kweku Kwache Ekwim. Thank you, Ms. Mulibet. Thank you very much. So to all our award recipients, we say well done. We recognize your hard work. Thank you all for being part of today's celebration and recognizing the achievement of our MYP students. Thank you.
Congratulations once again to all our recipients from MYP4. So from Uganda, we now return to the rich cultural heritage of Ghana. Husago and Agbaja are traditional Ewe dances from Ghana, Togo, and Benin that preserve the history, identity, and resilience of the Ewe people. Husago commemorates the famous escapes of the Ewe from the oppressive rule of King Agokoli, with its distinctive backward movement symbolizing how they walked backwards to confuse their pursuers. Agbaja transformed into a social dance celebrated at festivals, weddings, funerals, and other community gatherings. becoming a symbol of healing, togetherness, and ever identity. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the Agbaja dancers.
good morning. Following all established protocols, today we acknowledge the diploma program students who have demonstrated dedication, resilience, and consistent excellence across their IB diploma program courses. These awards do not only reflect academic achievements, they also recognize the habits of the mind, discipline, curiosity, integrity, and commitment to personal growth that are central to the IB learner profile. We'll begin with the DP1 Academic Awards. To assist us in recognizing the first set of award winners, may I kindly invite Mr. Jean Kwizera, National Director, SOS Children's Village, Rwanda. Please let's encourage him. Our Spanish Ab Initio prize is a shared prize, which goes to Kwame Ifrifa. And Sama Ekufu-Jima, who also takes the Social and Cultural Anthropology Prize. Lina Mamiama Okran takes the Visual Arts Prize and shares the French B prize as well. Talisa Abui-Tomaklo also takes the French B prize, Biology and English A Literature. The Chemistry Prize goes to Michael Nathaniel Asante. We have another shared prize, that's the Geography Prize, goes to Zoe Marie Yehoada Nunu. And Orabiama Boateng. The History Prize goes to Heather Peniel Amos. And the Kiswahili Ab Initio Prize is also another shared prize, which goes to Adra Rekwe Subonteng. and Sheena Uwamungu. Sorry. Thank you very much, Mr. Jean Quizera, for your gracious assistance. You may kindly take your seats. I now invite Madame Veronica Akoth Onyango, Sponsorship Officer, SOS Children's Village, Kenya, to assist with the next round of prizes. The mathematics and physics prizes go to Kwabna Ampong Baby. Derek Ray Hughes takes the economics prize. Computer science goes to Nana Sechim Kobna. Business management, Aseda Nyako Stanhope Isamoah. English B goes to Elsie Logan Igiraneza. Kiswahili B goes to Fidel Castro Omondi Otieno. Amos Mutuma takes the theater prize. And the music prize goes to Gabriel Pakojo Ayensunyapa. This brings us to the end of the DP1 prizes. Thank you very much, Madam. You may kindly take your seat. We now turn our attention to award winners from our graduating class, the class of 2026. These students have navigated the full demands of the diploma program, IAs, extended essays, TOK, CAS commitments, oral assessments, practical work, deadlines, revision, and final examinations, and they have still shown up. To assist with the presentation of the DP2 academic prizes, may I kindly invite Mr. Damien Pasquet Baridogo, Village Director, SOS Children's Village, Burundi, to join me on stage. The Amharic prize goes to Selam and Geso Anebo. Amanda Mame Esi Kapuri Abayana. I haven't announced the prize. Amanda Mame Esi Kapuri Abayana takes the biology, chemistry, and shares the geography prize. The geography prize also goes to Zoe Liz Marie Adama Owusu. The business management prize goes to Sompa Ekoba. Computer science, economics, math HL, and a shared Kiswahili Ab Initio prize goes to Nana Kwesi Opoku Ajaman. The Kiswahili Ab Initio prize is shared with Sylvie Ishimwe. And the English A Literature prize goes to Mamiadra Osubrefo. Thank you very much, Mr. Barindongo, for assisting with the awards. Please take your seat as we invite Mr. Godknows Poha, National Youth Development Advisor for SOS Children's Village, Ghana. Please let's encourage him. It's a long walk. English B goes to Joel Mugisha. French B and Social and Cultural Anthropology goes to Ifwateria Addison. history goes to Nanadra Asabia Yinaku. Swahili B goes to Lynette Mongina. Music goes to Tolua Lashe Daniel Akani. Physics and Spanish ab initio goes to Jaden Kekeli Abalo. Theater goes to Santa Babella Ishimwe. Theory of knowledge, Elikem Kofi Asem. And the Visual Arts Prize is shared by Tiffany Mame Ifia from Aka. Daniel Douglas Otim. Thank you very much, Mr. Koha. We appreciate the support. And may I kindly invite the Senior House Tutor, Mr. Isaac Mwali, to present the special awards.
All protocols duly observed. I respectfully stand on the existing protocols, and I will proceed with the next set of awards. The special award is presented in recognition of students who have demonstrated outstanding excellence across several aspects of school life. These students have gone above and beyond to exemplify the HGIC spirit and values. To assist with presenting the next set of awards, please help me welcome Her Ladyship Kloko Okai as she assists with presenting the next award. Round of applause for her. The Comportment and Good Citizenship Award is awarded to a DP2 student who has consistently conducted him or herself in the most dignified, courteous, and respectable manner. The winner is aware of and has adhered consistently to the school's behavioral expectations in a manner worthy of a true ambassador of SOS-HGIC. Abana Aso Adokufo. The next award is the SOS-HGIC Award for Community Engagement. This is awarded to a student who models engagement and community spirit. This student inspires change and consistently motivates others to action by their energy and positivity. Kimberly Joy Sosodi. Thank you, Her Ladyship. Thank you. Round of applause for her. She steps back to her seat. To assist in presenting the next awards, may I humbly request Board Member Mr. Kwabena Akosa to help in presenting the next award. Round of applause for him. Spire Award. This award goes to students who inspire the Spire values of the school of service, Pan-Africanism, integrity, respect, and excellence. Keisha Senam Tamaki. The Innovation and Creativity Award. The recipient is an imaginative individual. They think in creative ways and enjoy engaging with challenges that stretch their capabilities. The recipient consistently creates solutions that benefit the entire community. The winner is Ifwatewe Addison. The next award is the SOS-HGIC Award for Intellectual Promise. This is awarded to a DP1 student who consistently demonstrates a commitment to his or her intellectual growth. The winner exhibits a hunger for learning, is self-driven, and consistently contributes to activities that promote intellectual engagement within the SOS-HGIC community. And the winner is Talisa Abu Tamako. Thank you, Mr. Kosa. Thank you so much. Round of applause for him, please. To assist with the next award, may I please request the presence of the DIP coordinator, Mr. Christian Gogovi, to assist with this next award. Round of applause for him, please. This award is the Sportsman of the Year. This is presented to a male student who has demonstrated exceptional athletic ability, discipline, teamwork, and sportsmanship throughout the academic year. The recipient consistently displays dedication, resilience, and leadership, both during training sessions and competitive events, while also serving as a positive role model to his peers. The recipients hold several ISAC awards, and these several ISAC awards and records. And these records may not be broken anytime soon. Tony Adiambo Kere. Sometimes we call him the Usain Bolt of HGIC. The next award is the Sports Woman of the Year. This is presented to a female student who has demonstrated exceptional athletic ability, discipline, teamwork throughout the academic year. The recipient consistently demonstrates dedication, resilience, and leadership, both during training sessions and competitive events, while also serving as a positive role model to her peers. Please welcome Rosalind Adiambo. Thank you, Mr. Gogobi. Thank you. Round of applause for him, please. To assist with the next award, please may I request a family representative of the Yvonne Ajevu Prize to present this award. Round of applause for him, please. The Yvonne Ajebu Prize for Exemplary Leadership is awarded to a female student who has shown traits of exceptional leadership within the academic year. The recipient is a role model, one who takes initiative and has displayed a high sense of selfless devotion to duty. Heather Peniel Amos. Thank you so much, Ajebu family. Thank you. Congratulations, Eda. To assist with the next set of awards, may I please humbly request our board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, to assist us with this award. A round of applause for her as she steps forward. The Dr. Margaret Nkrumah Ubuntu Human Dignity Award. The Ubuntu Prize is awarded to the student who epitomizes the Ubuntu values of respect and for the dignity of others. The winner cares deeply for others, consistently seeking or creating common ground for acceptance and belonging, regardless of nationality, gender, or status. Ethel Yara Krakani. The next award is the Helmut Kuthin Prize for Leadership. This is awarded to a graduating student with outstanding leadership qualities and organizational abilities. A student who has positively influenced their peers through their exceptional commitment to duty, their constant drive for excellence, their inclusive approach, and their consistent effort to make the community a better place for everyone to thrive in. Sanctification Amankwa Yeboah. The last but not the least award, this is saving the best for the last. The Scholar of the Year. This is awarded to a diploma student from the graduating class who has consistently demonstrated exceptional academic excellence throughout the diploma program, through dedication, intellectual curiosity, and resilience. These students have distinguished themselves as the highest achieving scholar in the graduating class. Nana Kwesi Opoku Ajiman. Round of applause for him, please. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Mr. Kuma, please.
Congratulations once again to all award recipients. Our school choir now returns with a song, Agro by Dr. Mensah Esirfe. Agro means, let's come together to play. It calls fathers and mothers to dance, celebrate unity, and remind us that play is an important part of African identity. Through traditional games and communal activities, we learn our history, values, and culture. It is a call to us to reconnect with one another, embrace our heritage, and find balance between our screens and devices, beyond our screens and devices. Let's leave the Candy Crush games behind on our phone, the PS5 behind, and let's play Owari, Ludo, Draft. Please enjoy Agro. Thank you.
so I could think about the life I was living, so I could think about the days where I couldn't want more. Remember being that kid on the first day that always hated that it was the first day. But that's the day that we met, and it's kinda crazy how quickly we made a mess. 'Cause we got so caught up, and we kept having fun, and we kept growing up, and I say you made me who I am. Remember taking a drive to the mountains, remember singing the stupidest songs, and remember dancing around the apartment laughing 'cause I couldn't dance a bit, but we danced all night long. We danced all night long, my friend. Guess we ran out of songs, boy, I haven't seen you in a bit. But we gon' be alright. 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 Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. We got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. 'Cause I know you. 'Cause I know you. 'Cause I know you. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. 'Cause I know you. 'Cause I know you. 'Cause I took a ride to my place on the West End, so I could think about the life I was living, so I could think about the days where I couldn't want more than just happiness. Remember being that kid on the first day that always hated that it was the first day. But that's the day that we met, and it's kinda crazy how quickly we made a mess. 'Cause we got so caught up, and we kept having fun, and we kept growing up, and I say you made me who I am. Remember taking a drive to the mountains, remember singing the stupidest songs, and remember dancing around the apartment laughing, 'cause I couldn't dance a bit, but we danced all night long. We danced all night long, my friend. Guess we ran out of songs, boy, I haven't seen you in a bit. But we gon' be alright. 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 Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. We got so caught up. Name the time and place, we'll be fine. We got so caught up.
Distinguished guests, we now arrive at the moment the class of 2026 has been waiting for. Some for 4 years and others for 2. May I kindly invite the principal, Mrs. Elise Datson, and the CAS coordinator, Mr. Mike Lodro, to join me on stage to assist with the graduation ceremony. Our heads of departments and core coordinators, the TOK coordinator and extended essay coordinator, will also assist with the stalling of our graduates. The SOS-HGIC class of 2026 comprises 87 students, bringing the total number of graduates since 1995 to 2,268. Members of the class proudly represent Burundi, Ethiopia, Ghana, Kenya, Nigeria, Rwanda, Uganda, Zimbabwe, Germany, the United States of America, and Canada. They bring us to our 32nd graduation. We'll now welcome the members of the class of 2026. Jaden Kekeli Abalo. Amanda Mami Esi Kapri Abayana. Joseph Jr. and Surimaya Abo. Zaina Boresa Abudu. Matilda Abuya. Tiffany, Mami Efia from Poma Aka. Charlotte Ahimfwa Akwe. Ifoteria Adom Addison. Abna Aso Adokofo. Esther Sunday Adong. Joshua Selom Mensa Kwame Agbe. Angel Magdalene Ajaben Yaboa. Nana Kwesi Opoko Ajiman. Cornell Nukunu Eche Akaba. Conrad Nunye Achu Akaba. Toluwalashe Daniel Akani. Benta Daisy Akinyi. Joseph Ako Adonvo. Mame Adra Nkrumah Amoa. Salam Angeso Anebo. Andrew Nana Kojo Asamoah Boateng. Kofi Asare Bekwem. Elikem Kofi Asem. Nanaba Oye Kuntua Asmening. Nicole Caroline Atakra. Sompa Ekolba. Moses Kobna Ewuzi Baden. Edujinam Earl Bariga. Belaine Tadesse Belete. Albert Kwesi Eduboahen. Akwesi Ampoma Boahen. Abigail Enimachewa Danso. Eldora Izwani Don Obilo. Jijo Ami Jakpasu. Emmanuel Isuman. Darion Anakwesi Edufuache. Kofi Dodu Nyameche Daniel Finn. Nadine Gasengaire. Innocent Gashema. Kofi Apia JB. Manasseh Lambong Ibrahim. Bernice Ingabire. Rima Nike Isaac I. Kevin Ishimwe. Sansa Babella Ishimwe. Sylvie Ishimwe. Bernard Bedu Kanson. Tony Adiambo Kere. Humphrey Kinuthia. Ethel Yaira Krakani. Sean Francis Kwabna Kujau. Evin Jepkoch Kruger. Marvel Ifwanya Miche Kweju ba Mensa Mano. Dear students, we really want you to celebrate, but we also want to hear their names being mentioned. Thank you. Netford Mohammed. Lynette Mongina. Isaac Mufariri. Joel Mugisha. Patience Nabakuza. Sandra Namaganda. Nigel Gerald Nete. Vidal Nakai Kweku Tete. Neti, sorry. Sharon Ninsima. Parfait Leonard Nyunzima. Jordan Felicia Amampofo Cancer. Nanadra Sabia Nyenaku. Gareth John Kwesi Obeng Kenzo. Very Maufre Penyo Furiata. Kayla Oluchi Muintori Onyekwere. Zara Opare. Kelly Nanekria upon Ampofo. Nano Poko Sebonsu. Daniel Douglas Otim. Mame Adra Fosua Ousu Brefo. Asabia Ousu Kransing. Zoe Liz Marie Adoma Ousu. Leah Marie Poku Amanfo. Jaden Poku. Aaron Lovelace Nanakwesi Abeye Prempe. Vanessa Nanama Kwansima Kwansa. Landry Michelle Rudasengwa. Africa Oforiwa Sechiado. Faana Tontea Alhassan Tampoli. Marie-Louise Texan. Patience Palbian Venku. Louise Nadine Wolf Caesar. James Wusa. And last but not the least, the President of the World Sanctification, Amankwa Yeboah. Distinguished guest members of the board, SLT, parents, guardians, family members, and friends, I proudly present to you the SOS-HGIC graduating class of 2026. I now invite our founding principal and board chair, Dr. Mrs. Margaret Nkrumah, to give the class of 2026 their charge. Class of 2026, please rise.
Hello, yes. Class of 2026, please sit down for a few minutes. I will ask you to rise when I'm ready. As Mr. Kutin would say, all protocols observed. We still miss him. But what he has built here, I think everybody who has been through here blesses him for it. Now, I'm going to say a couple of, let's say, non-graduation things. The first of this is this school deserves better than the noise level we heard today. Screaming is not part of applause. Now, I have been asked to desist because they know I can go on at quite a length on this topic. And I have agreed to desist, but I will revert if it doesn't change. Thank you. The second thing I want to say is a bit more personal. I've just come back from a graduation ceremony in the US. My granddaughter graduated from UPenn with a master's degree, but that is not the issue. The issue was that her hair was back to its natural state, her mother also, and I said, oh, is this a new style in America? They said, oh no, because we don't want to get cancer. Now, having seen all the beautiful locks flowing here. And since I don't want to lose all my girl students before the age of 40, could parents and the students please research? Because apparently studies have shown that in the hair which is used for Africans, there are certain chemicals which can cause cancer. Now, I don't know how true this is. I'm just saying, in case, please, you have the skills to investigate more than I have. So girls, please search carefully for the truth. The third thing I have to say is also personal. It is my birthday next week. Now, I'm not saying it because I wish you all to come with presents. I'm saying it because I want you to know that I will be reaching the grand old age of 85. Now, apart from everything else, it is quite ridiculous to be standing here as board chair at this age. I have been trying to get away from this school since 2018 when I retired as principal, and somehow I keep coming back. But this is going to be my final appearance as board chair. Yes. I don't mean you will never see me again. I'm saying as board chair. And I want to introduce you to the gentleman who will take over from me as of today. Thank God. Mr. Kwabena Akosa, would you kindly stand up so that they can see you? This is the new board chair of SOS-HGIC. Thank you. A man about whom you will hear later, you will be introduced properly, but the burden that has already lifted from my shoulder, I can only thank you. Thank you so much for accepting. So now, class of 2026, please stand for your graduation farewell. It's not going to be a long speech, it's a long day. So first of all, congratulations, really, really hearty congratulations for triumphing, overcoming all the adventures and adversities of AGIC. Especially, rather a strict one with rules which not all of you agree with. But it is those that are now propelling you to the next stage of your journey and to those prestigious universities all over the world that you are going to. I know that you're thinking, thank God it's over. No more annoying rules, prep, waking up at the crack of dawn to walk to the academic campus when we have buses, and no more visits to Mrs. Dadson's office for offenses which you thought you'd already got away with. But you know something? In approximately 2 to 4 years, you'll be saying, I miss AGIC. You don't believe me, but you will be coming back and telling them here, because you know something, when you get out there, nobody cares when you get out of bed. You can miss all the lectures you want. Nobody is going to come racing after you. You're on your own and it's not easy. But behind you is not only the alumni of the school itself, your parents, but the whole of Ghana, the whole of Africa. When my father took me to boarding school at the age of 11, his parting words were, because I was not known as a very well-behaved child, that please remember, you're not only representing us and the family, but you're representing the whole of Ghana and the whole of Africa. Can you imagine this burden? But I want to pass on this burden to you. And as our guest speaker so brilliantly spoke, this AI world will need better leaders for Africa than we have now. And you are the leaders of the future. So please, take up the mantle, perform as you've been performing here, and above all, your resilience, your courage, your ethical, community, all those qualities which we value here, please take them into whatever leadership you have in whatever profession. We send you forward with our love and blessings. So now, I will give you the charge. This is something I have been hearing again since I was 11, because my own school always send its graduates off with this, and in the 36 years of the school's history, every graduation we have had this charge. Go forth into the world in peace, be of good courage, hold fast that which is good, render to no man evil for evil, strengthen the faint-hearted, support the weak, help the afflicted, honor all men, love and serve the Lord. And may God and Allah bless your path all the way. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Nkrumah, also known as Mama Africa, also known as Grandma, and also known for the unvarnished truth. We will miss you. We really will. Thank you so much for that charge to the class. You may sit down, class of 2026. We are nearing the end of this amazing ceremony. We will end with a closing song, which will be led by Gracie Bath, is the school song. But before we invite Gracie Bath, we would like to say a few words. I would like to once again thank everyone, especially the board chair, Mrs. Nkrumah, members of the board, our distinguished guest speaker. Congratulations once again to all our prize winners. Our dear parents and guardians, thank you for your sacrifices, encouragement, and unwavering support.
And thank you to our staff, both teaching and non-teaching. Thank you for your dedication to nurturing and guiding our young people. And to the graduating class, today marks the culmination of years of hard work, determination, perseverance, and growth. Congratulations on reaching this important milestone.
As we bring this memorable ceremony to a close, please rise for our closing song, the school anthem, Nkosi Kelele, Africa, led by Gracie Bath.
Africa, Manu Bakani, Subhanallah.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes our SOS-HGIC graduation speech and prize giving day. God bless Africa. God bless you. Thank you for coming, and we hope to see you next year. Have a good day. Thank you.
So I could think back to days where I couldn't want more than just happiness. Remember being that kid on the first day that always hated that it was the first day. But that's the day that we met, and it's kinda crazy how quickly we made a mess. 'Cause we got so caught up, and we kept having fun, and we kept growing up. And I say, you made me who I am. Remember taking a drive to the mountains. Remember singing the stupidest songs. And remember dancing around the apartment laughing 'cause I couldn't dance a bit. But we danced all night long. We danced all night long, my friend. Guess we ran out of songs. Boy, I haven't seen you in a bit. But we gon' be alright. 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 'cause I know you. Name and time and place will be fine, 'cause I know you. 'Cause I know you. So I could think about the life I was living. So I could think about the days where I couldn't want more than just happiness. Remember being that kid on the first day that always hated that it was the first day. But that's the day that we met, and it's kinda crazy how quickly we made a mess. 'Cause we got so caught up, and we kept having fun, and we kept growing up, and I say you made me who I am. Remember taking a drive to the mountains. Remember singing the stupidest songs, and remember dancing around the apartment laughing 'cause I couldn't dance a bit. But we danced all night long. We danced all night long. Guess we ran out of songs, boy, I haven't seen you in a bit. But we gon' be alright. 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 Name and time and place will be fine. Name and time and place will be fine.